Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a full face of new products. It's not really a first impressions because most of these products I've been actually using for the past like week or two. Mostly because I was sick last week. I had like a sinus bug and I just could not film because I couldn't breathe and I sounded like crap, and yeah, I was not looking cute at all. It was just not a good scene. So what I decided to just do is just test makeup products. I did put on makeup every single day and just played with makeup as best as I could. I didn't have the flu. It was just like a sinus head cold. So, you know, I was heavily sedated on Sudafed and I was playing with makeup. So I had like sort of formed an opinion on some of these products, but I wanted to wear them on camera for you guys and kind of tell you what my thoughts are, show you how they apply and wear and stuff. We're going to take this party from 0 to 100. We definitely had hits, we definitely had misses. So without further ado, if you would like to see the new products that I'm trying on for you today, then keep on watching. I'm starting with foundation already on because I am wear testing this Marc Jacobs Shameless foundation for you. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. I'm sure it's on my page by now on my channel. If it isn't, look out for it because it's coming. Okay, so for concealer, I am trying out this NYX HD concealer. It's not a new product to NYX, but it's a new product to me. I have only tried it a couple of times. I just got these in like a week ago or so. So I've used them a few times. I'm still testing them out because I don't know how I feel about them yet. So we're going to use them now just to conceal. I've got shade 3 and shade 5. So we're going to start with 3. Ooh, that's like light. It's like got a peach tone to it for sure. And then 5, I'm just going to put right underneath. I'm going to put it around my nose where I've been blowing my nose is super red. I feel like this color is like just really, it's got like a lot of peachy undertones and I don't think that's really right for me. Alright, so I'm going to just take my Vanity Planet Silly Sponge and well, it's a Silly Sponge hybrid, and I'm just blending that stuff out. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that just oxidized on me and turned peach. Well, that's not a good start. Okay, so let's go in and fix it. I'm going to go in with this CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer. I've actually been liking this for closer to my eyes because it doesn't crease. It's not a very heavy concealer. It's not full coverage. So I don't really use it on the rest of my face, but I actually like it up here because it doesn't settle into the lines. To set my under eyes, I'm using this Becca Under Eye Brightener Powder. And I just sprayed my sponge with a little Fix Plus and I put some in the cap. So I'm just going to dip my sponge in. I'm going to set this eye. Just the eye part. And then I'm going to take this Mario Badescu Secret Healing Powder, which is like a green tint. I did an entire video on this powder. And I'm doing the same thing, just dipping my sponge in. And I'm going to press that over the pore area. And voila, pores are erased. So I have to say that I do like this Becca Eye Brightening Powder. I don't know if it gives flashback. I've used it a couple times, but I haven't tested that. But I do like it. And if you're wondering why I'm using the Secret Healing Powder, it's because I ran out of my Velvetizer. And in the video I did on this powder, I basically deemed it's kind of a dupe, so that's why I'm using this instead. Okay, so next, I'm gonna go in with these bronzers from The Balm. You guys, I'm so freaking obsessed. These are new. It's called Take Home the Bronze, and there are 3 shades: Oscar, Tony, and Grammy. And it's an anti-orange bronzer. I love these. I love these. So I've been using this Oscar shade for contouring, and it's just the perfect contour shade. So I just basically create a shadow right here, and then right here, And then I like to do my little jaw. So I just love like the shadow that it leaves. It's just like such a nice color. But I will say it looks a little bit muddy right now because I did not set this foundation, because it's supposed to be a self-setting foundation, and I am trying to show that on camera how it looks. And what's happening is it's making my contour look muddy AF. Spoiler alert, I'm not a fan of this foundation whatsoever. Alright, so I'm now going to go in with the shade Tony. It looks like this. And I've been bronzing with this shade. I'm just going in with an angled brush. I just love these, you guys. They're so pretty, and they blend so nice. And look at that shade. So I'm just going to go in with a duo fiber and kind of blend that all out and hope that it does what it's supposed to do. This isn't really like a good example of how amazing this bronzer is, just because the foundation is kind of fighting me a little bit. I hope you can see how beautiful the color is. It's just an amazing bronzer. Like, I'm so blown away by it. Not surprised, because the balm, I love the balm. I've been using them for like a little over a week now, and I'm obsessed. There is another shade here, the Grammy shade, and it's very dark. This one is going to be great in the summer, or for like deeper skin tones. It's really great. So I'm definitely into these. Okay, so I just set my lids with some concealer, and I actually think I'm going to use this palette here. This is the Urban Decay Back Talk palette, and I am so excited. I just got this yesterday, and their Vice lipstick in Back Talk is one of my favorites. I've been wearing it for several years now, and this palette is inspired by that. It's a nice pinky mauvey nude color. It's amazing. And these shadows are all kind of inspired by that. And I love the packaging, because it has these blushes and highlights on the other side, but this mirror in the middle comes out. Like, is that not so cool? I love this. And then here it is all by itself, but it's like magnetic. I am going to start with this shade here, and it's called Back Talk. I'm going in with my Luxie 229, and that is going to be our transition. Okay, so next I'm going to take this color here, WTF, and it's kind of like a warm brown color. I'm going in with a more tapered, pointier, firmer brush. It's the M519, and I'm just going to use this color to define my crease. The one thing I will say about this palette is there's really only 2 matte shades that you can use in your crease, and the rest are shimmery. The cream color in there is matte too, but I mean, that's just like setting your eyes or whatever. Okay, so I'm feeling a little smoky today. So I'm going to go in with my Zoeva 231, and I'm going to take this shade here called 180, and I am just going to kind of press that into the outer V, like up into the outer crease area. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shade here called Attitude. It's kind of like a coppery-ish shade. And I'm going to take it on a flat concealer brush. I'm just going to give it a little squirt of Fix Plus. Ooh, that's pretty. I thought about cutting the crease, but I kind of just feel like I want something like a little bit more blown out and less like structured, you know? I'm going to take this fuchsia color here called Shade, and I'm going to flip my brush on the other side, and I'm going to do the same exact thing I just did with the same brush. I'm just going to pick some up and give it a little squirt. And I'm going to put this color over where the dark and the coppery shade meet, just to give it a little dimension, a little ombre effect, if you will. And then I'm going to take some more of the back talk transition and just buff everything out. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling a little bit with these shadows. I feel like they look a tiny bit patchy in the crease. There's been a lot of blending happening that you haven't seen, because if I sat here and showed you all of the footage of me blending, we'd be here all day. Yeah, there's a lot of patchiness happening, and I don't know how I feel about it. Actually, I know how I feel about it. I don't like patchiness. Alright, so now for my lower lash line, I'm just going to put some back talk, WTF, and then a little 180 on the edge. I'm going to do that off camera just to speed things up. Right, for my inner corner, I'm going to take some of this shade here called Bear, and I'm going to just pop that in. It's a little underwhelming. I don't know, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do winged liner because winged liner makes everything better. I am going to use this liner here, which is the Schwing by The Balm. This is an old school fave of mine. I've been using this liner since I started my channel a long time ago. It's got like a really sharp pen like point. It's so good. I forgot how much I love this liner. Oh my god. It's so black. This is like the perfect liner. Okay, wings are on, and I'm glad I decided to do a wing because it just kind of pulled this entire eye look together. We're moving on to brows. I am actually using something new. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. It's not, again, a new NYX product, but it's new to me. I got it sent in PR, and if you guys have been following me a while, you know that the L'Oreal Brow Stylist, those are my favorite drugstore brow products. But I started using these about a week ago when I did get that PR package, and I have to tell you that I'm obsessed. I have Espresso and I have Brunette. I started by using Brunette, but I found that Brunette was a little bit warm for me, because then I started using Espresso and I loved it. My brows are on, and now we are going to curl the lashes, and we're going to go in with the new mascara. The new mascara is the Stroke of Wow Volumizing Mascara from Butter London. I've used this once. So here's the wand. It's like spiky on one side, and then you turn it. See how it has like the longer spikes on that side? It's pretty interesting. I'm still on the fence of how I feel about it, but the longer side I like to use to kind of lift things up. It's interesting. I don't hate it, that's for sure. I mean, it's okay. I feel like there's just so many good mascaras at the drugstore. Like, in order to spend a lot of money on mascara, like, you need to blow my mind. And this doesn't. I mean, it's okay. I like it. I do. Now that I have like a chunk of mascara there. Awesome. Alright, for lashes. I'm actually super excited. I got this package from Mosquito. They came out with some synthetic lashes called the Unison Collection. So they're supposed to be weightless and natural looking. So I have 3 styles here. Bread and Butter, which look super natural. Not what I'm going for today. Love and Peace, which are kind of in the middle, and then the Smoke and Fire, which are like super dramatic. So these seem to be like right up my alley. This is the type of lash that I typically go for. Something that's like wearable, but gives me a little bit of drama. And then they sent their lash glue, which I've already tried and I already know that I love. It has like the best packaging. I think I've mentioned this glue in a video like a while back, maybe last summer. I just wanted to show you guys like the packaging. It like cracks open and this little thing like slides out. Like how cute is that? So I'm going to cut these and pop them on and I'll be right back. Alright, so the lashes are on and I have to tell you guys, like they may have been the easiest lashes to put on that I've ever tried. They are so comfortable. It doesn't even feel like I have any lashes on. I'm obsessed. And they actually look kind of natural. I mean, natural. I decided that I'm going to use the blush from this palette here, from the Back Talk palette. And I think I'm going to go in with maybe a mix of these two. I'm just going to kind of dip into both of them. And just pop them on. Yeah. Definitely. And then like, ooh, I went a little heavy-handed on that side. If that happens, I'll just take a duo fiber brush and just kind of buff it into my bronzer. Alright, so these two are highlights, Low Key and Party Foul. So I'm going to start with Low Key first. And just kind of see what we got here. Hold on, I need my closer up mirror. Ooh, I like that it's not, these are not chunky. They're like satiny, which is nice because they won't pick up texture. They'll just give you a sheen. And I like that in a highlighter. I think this color here is a little too peachy for the center of my face, but I like it for the cheekbones. And for just like up here. If I put something too glittery up here, it just makes me look like I have a bunch of texture. But this actually looks nice. And I'm going to go in with Party Foul. And I usually don't go for like pinky highlights, but ooh, that's pretty. This one's a little bit more bold. I've actually decided I think I'm going to take some of this Party Foul and go into my inner corner because I just want something a little bit more of a pop. Alright, so my camera completely turned off while I was just filming and I don't even know where I left off. So, actually, no, I think we were finishing with the highlight. I am going to set the rest of my face. I'm going to use this NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. I love the matte one. I've never tried the dewy one, and this came in that same PR package, so we're going to try it out. I did want to try, I got some of these L'Oreal Infallible long wear eye pencils. I got them in a bunch of shades here, but I was actually going to try this one here and just pop it in the waterline. Just see. Oh yeah, I like that. Ooh, I like this. So, now we're going to go for lips. I am going to be using this NYX Lip Lingerie. I have never used these until recently when this package came. I feel like that's a theme. But I kind of love them. Spoiler alert. I love this one anyway. So I'm going to go in with my trusty Matte It lip liner. This is what it looks like because I use it every day. Does it look even? My lips are not even. And it's so annoying. Try to balance it out and I end up making it worse. Okay, so this shade of Lip Lingerie is 6. And it's just the perfect color. I love it so much. Are we gonna do a gloss? No, I don't think so. I think I'm digging this just as it is. What do you guys think? Alright, so quick recap on the products. The NYX HD Concealer, I didn't like these 2 shades. I have tried them before and they didn't quite oxidize, so I don't know if it's just I didn't notice them oxidized. So I don't know if maybe it's just the combination of what's going on my skin right now. Maybe the fact that I self-tanned. Maybe it's the foundation. I don't know. So I'm gonna use this a couple more times and just kind of see. But right now, like, I was not feeling this color at all. The bronzers, obsessed. Love, love. The eye brightening powder from Becca, I really like. Okay, so the thing with this palette is I loved the face side of it. I thought that everything was really pigmented and blended out really nicely and everything. I did struggle with these shadows a little bit. I'm gonna say they're good. Are they the best formula that Urban Decay has ever come out with? No. I think the Naked Heat Petite palette is so awesome. This is good. But it's I don't know. There's something about these shadows that just aren't as good as some of the other palettes that they have. But I love the shades. And they're nice. I mean, I like the eye look. I like how it turned out. I just felt like I blended for like half my life. This Infallible pencil I really liked. It's the first time I ever used one of these, and I feel like the color like is really poppin'. I gotta try the other colors and see if like they're all the same, but for this one, I really liked it. The Micro Brow from NYX, obsessed. Like, really love this one. And the Schwing liner I like. I've always liked this, or loved it really. The lashes I'm loving. I really like these lashes. I'm excited to actually try these super dramatic ones. I don't know if I'll ever use something like this because I don't even think you'll be able to notice them on me. So I might give these away. But this one I'm excited to try. The Lip Lingerie, I'm living for this color. And the Butter London mascara, I will say, it's a very wet formula. I like the brush, but do you need to run out and spend however many dollars this mascara is? Let's look. Okay, so it's $20. So do you need to go spend $20 on this mascara? No. I mean, I love the Essence mascara. That's $4.99. It dries up quicker, I think, than most mascaras. I go through it a lot quicker, but I just love the volume and length that it gives me, and it's $5. I'm like looking at my hair, and I can't even deal. So, I like it, but it didn't blow my mind. The NYX spray, so far the NYX spray looks fine. I mean, I don't notice anything really. It's one of those things I'm gonna have to wear it and like let you know. Okay, so that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something about any of these products that you might have been curious about. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you've tried any of these products and what your thoughts on them were. Don't forget to follow me on social. I'm on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. My handle is @GlamLatte. And oh, if you're not already, you could subscribe to my channel and be a part of the fam. I would love it if you did that. And that is it. I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.